they're bottle fed.
They're
Bottle fed.
bottle fed,
Yeah.
They're already fed.
Yes.
Did you fed them?
Yes. I've already fed them.
So you got something to eat from Mama Michaela. No.
And then these lot.
There is some work to do, guys.
Billy.
What is Billy doing here?
Billy has been with us for many years and he only eats indoors.
Hi guys, how are you doing? We are here live from Kefalos, Kos, as you can see. Next to me, Michaela.
Hi.
From Kitties of Kefalos, together with Calvin. They have this beautiful place, which is here on Kos Island in Greece. And we are about to tell you have some information for you here, and we just have a little talk here about how things are going. So first of all, how long does Kitties of Kefalos exist, and
Right.
how long?
We became a legal charity in 2015, but we were doing it about 3 years before the charity papers came through because it had to go to the courts and be stamped, and that took 2 years just to do that.
All right.
So we became a legal charity in 2015, but like I said, we were doing it a couple of years before that.
Okay. 2015. That's quite 5 years ago. Quite a time ago. So how came that you do it? I mean,
Well, we found one cat that was sick.
Mhm.
I was always brought up with dogs, and then we found one cat that was sick, and nobody would take this cat in. Nobody looked after the cats. Nobody was bothered about cats. It was always dogs. So we started with one cat, and that's how it went on from there. And then I investigated more and found out that there really wasn't a place really just for cats. There was plenty of dog places, and they would take in a few cats, but you know, there's always a risk then of the cats getting in with the dogs, and you know what would happen. So we decided to think, well, look, there's a lot of suffering going on here. There's cats walking around with their eyes hanging out, with injuries, with cat flu, with all sorts of things. So we decided, hey, we can help these cats. We can do something about this. We can stop suffering. And our aim is to stop suffering. We only take sick and injured animals or abandoned. We get a lot of abandoned kittens found in plastic bags and things like that. But we mainly take sick and injured and abandoned cats.
So, and up right now you have around 80 cats around here?
Yep, we do. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a lot.
Fortunately, that's a lot. Yeah.
That's a lot because we also look after Plaka, and a lot of people are dumping their kittens down at Plaka, and they can't survive because they're too young. Well, I'm not going to walk away and leave a kitten suffering. I automatically would pick it up.
Yeah, that seems to be also a Greek habitude, that the cats in Greece are let go, that they are really not well treated, also that
they haven't got any use for them.
Yeah, and also dogs are used to be like in Athens and Thessaloniki, dogs are on the streets, and there are a lot of street dogs. But I mean, it's a decision you made together with your husband, so
Yes.
Was it like difficult to do this or
Not at all. Not at all.
Or did you just came up and say?
Yeah, I mean, we never planned for this, but I don't think we could stop even if we wanted to. It's in our blood. If we could stop all suffering, we would. But we are concentrating on cats because we feel that they are the most needy at the moment in Kos. I mean, there's plenty of other things happening, but we are concentrating on the cats.
Mm.
So we do a sterilisation program
Mhm.
that we're very grateful for, being funded from England,
Mhm.
and they fund our sterilisation program.
Mhm.
And so up so far we've done 162, and we're still going to carry on in the winter
Mhm.
sterilising all the time.
So we also talked about this. The sterilizing process is that you bring the cat to the doctors in Kos Town,
Yes.
and then
No, in
or
Safari.
in Safari,
Yeah.
and then getting the cat back and regarding it in this process of the rehealthing process.
Yes, they come back to me, and I look after them for 48 hours, and then wherever they've been picked up from, we release them back into that area, because they know that area. There's normally a feeder there somewhere around that will feed them, and so they have to be released back into that area.
Right. So, Kitties of Kefalos, you guys can also find Michaela and Calvin on Facebook, of course. Kitties of Kefalos on Facebook, and you can also donate via PayPal, and it's Michaela Calvin at gmail.com. Sorry that I have to smaller it here. So here we go again. Yeah, Michaela Calvin at gmail.com. Yeah, we had the feeding procedure. Maybe we have a look at this right now. Have a look, guys, at the feeding procedure here. How it goes every day at 6:30. Calvin and Michaela are feeding the kittens inside the house and grown-up cats outside here. And yeah,
Twice a day.
twice
in the morning,
as well. So twice a day. How many kilos of food is that?
Well, we go through about 400 tins per month, and about 40 kilos of biscuits.
Okay, chips. How do you afford that? I mean, that's a lot of money, and
Yes, it is. And
you get some fundings, but still.
well, we've got a good fundraiser. She tries to help so much as she can. People like her knit some blankets for us and sell them for us, or they'll knit a hat and sell it for us, bake a cake, do auctions, but it's never enough to cover the cost. You know, we've always got to use our own money, especially now that I've taken over Placa cats that belong to the Demos, who promised me food and they're not giving me food. So I have to pay for their food as well.
What can people do? How can they help? You told me about the crowdfunding on.
The only way they can help is either send food or give to the PayPal so that we can buy food, and we always take pictures of the food that we buy to show them where their money is spent. I think if people give, they should be shown where the money is spent. And Kelvin goes in and orders a big bulk of food, and then we would say, this is from so-and-so and so-and-so donation, or so-and-so and so-and-so donation, and that's how we live hand to mouth every day.
So what would you say finally? Can we call you guys cat farmers? Or how do you call yourself? Like, you're doing it like for 5-6 years now.
I just say that I'm a rescuer.
Yeah, a rescuer.
A rescuer, yeah. I rescue injured animals, but cats. Oh, but then we have got 3 dogs that we rescued, and 2 goats, and a rabbit. Because they were going to eat him.
Oh, right.
So we said, no, we'll have him.
Okay.
So I would say a rescuer, yes.
So It is a lot of work, so you give it
A lot of work.
you give it to animals. You give your lifetime for these injured animals.
Yes.
What can you tell people outside here? Your ethics, your last a suggestion for people and human beings together with animals from your experience.
Education in the schools. To start to tell children not to harm animals. You know, there's no need to kick a cat. There's no need. If you don't like cats, then that's fine, but don't hurt them. You don't have to hurt them. You don't
Also
have
dogs. You told me
and
about
dogs,
the hidden
yes.
dog that was like found on the street, like
Yes.
very skinny and traumatized.
She was in a terrible state, the dog, because she's a hunting dog, and obviously she wasn't a good hunting dog,
And then they
and
treated
so
her,
she was abused,
mistreated her.
and she was out on the street,
Mm.
and she was in such a terrible state. I brought her home, yes,
Mm.
and it is just education in the schools, you
Mm.
know, to the young children now, to the young families. Don't harm animals and keep your animals in where they've got shade, where they've got water, where they've got food. It's
Mm.
okay to bring them into your house. Nothing's going to happen to you if you bring them into your house.
Yeah, responsibility for
I'm a
animals
living fact of that.
is one big, oftentimes like they mistreat the animal because they cannot deal with the responsibility they have them.
Yes.
Like, but of course there are a lot of humans that are doing good with animals and
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
secure. On the other hand, finally, that's a big discussion about how also pigs and cows are treated in our society.
Yeah, it goes
Um,
straight down to the cows that are out in the fields in the heat, no water.
Yeah, especially, but in Germany as well, we have
Yeah.
these great factories where they kill them systematically and stuff. So, yeah, eating meat is of course a hard subject.
Yes.
And of course, this is something that, from my side, goes to all of you people out there. So maybe it's time for us
Change.
to change something. And Calvin and Michaela, I guess they really changed something for the island.
I hope.
Can you?
I can hope that when I'm gone, that.
But wait, don't you get some?
No, I mean-
don't you get some replies? Don't you get some?
We do. We
Honours.
get a lot of feedback
Yeah,
from our
feedback.
supporters, or when they see the work that we do.
Yeah.
We get a load of feedback from, and it keeps us going.
Yeah.
You know, it keeps us going. We think, oh yeah, we are doing good. We are trying to make a change for the better, for the better. You know, and it's making Coles a better place to come to, because
Mhm.
there's no animals that on the streets that
Suffering,
tourists can
yeah.
see.
Mm.
It's all about making Coles a better place as well.
Super, Michaela. Thank you so much for the little talk.
That's
and
okay.
thanks for being your guest.
That's all right. I thank you.
People out there, just check again this PayPal link down here. You see it right here. And Michaela and Calvin are thankful to have
We are.
some economics for the 400 tins a month. That's quite a lot of tins here.
And the 40 kilos of food.
That's not a little amount of, as you can imagine, guys. So hopefully, there are other people doing great jobs like you, I guess, all over the planet.
Yes,
And
there is.
hopefully it gets more, and this community and this movement gets along, and maybe also with this video we did something good.
Yeah, let's hope something good comes out of it. Really, thank you.
Super, you're very welcome. So greetings from us here from Kos. So this is our final camera here. Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
And if you manage to come to Kos, you can step by and
Yeah, come on down.
have
We
a
got-
look or get
look
some
round.
cats. Like you can also export them by plane and stuff.
Yeah, you can come and take a cat.
Can come and take a cat. And there are several cats you can choose from. So
Any colour.
any color, any temperament, any character. Is it right?
Yes.
So yeah, it's a really great place, and it's a great energy here. And thanks for having me.
Thank you.
So bye bye, people.
Bye. Bye.
Ah, you have the last word, Mister. So
That went all right, didn't it?
yeah.
I mean, you can cut out bits that you.
Yeah, exact. It's 15 minutes, so I just did it by.
Oh, Calvin comes out now. Look, now it's
No,
finished.
here's the guy. No, I'm still rolling. Wait, Kevin, stay. Come
Kelvin,
on.
Kelvin.
Just one last shot. Just one.
You've
just
got to.
stay in put. Just stay in put. Wait a second. Just stay in put. I take a picture. This is our guy here, Kelvin. So, guys, this is our guy, Kelvin. Kelvin, say hello to the camera.
Hello to the camera.
The camera. So Kelvin and Michaela, we have that PayPal button again here, and Kelvin, your last word. Not your last word, but I mean for
By
the
the cats.
for the cat thing.
Bye.
Okay, not a man of words, but still
A man of action.
a man of action. That's how it goes. Pick it up and